RTA has a lot of interesting people and interesting projects that are just dying to be talked about. For a closer look at some of the best and brightest that our program has to offer, my name is Nick Cannito, and I'm asking you, what's good, RTA? Today's episode takes us right into new media territory to find out about their elusive end-of-year showcase. So to tell us all about the new Media Thesis Fragments Showcase, put your art and your technology together and join me in welcoming to the show Brandon Lamb and Crystal Wong. How you doing, guys?
I'm good.
Super excited to have you here. Thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. Now, Brandon and Crystal here, they're part of an ongoing tradition. At the end of every academic year, the graduating class of New Media puts together an exhibition to show off all of their interesting, amazing, artistic, and technical projects. They combine art, they combine technology, and a lot of hot glue. With Crystal serving as the lead organizer and Brandon serving as the promoter, they are ramping up for the event to be huge. Now, Crystal, what was behind the pitch for this year's showcase? Why is it called Fragments?
Well, for the process, our team actually created a few names, and it was the class that decided on which name resonated with their artworks the best. So it was actually Brandon that created the name Fragments.
So the idea came from, well, obviously, fourth year is 2024. We started during COVID year. And online, we didn't know each other. And then third year comes around, we meet each other, we come together, and I just wanted a name that represented that. So just bits and pieces, fragments, if you will.
If you will.
Coming together as one and growing as one.
That is awesome. So what, in your opinion, makes like this year's showcase, what makes Fragments different from the showcases that you guys have done in years past?
Well, last year's was called Odyssey, which was the journey. Their main sub-themes were yearning, which was looking into the past, learning, which was looking into the future, presence, which was what was happening now, and obsolescence, which was the good and bad of technology that's going to come. And then this year's is obviously Fragments, which our main themes are diversity, which being different, interconnectedness, being that although we are different, we're all connected in some sort of way. Memory and times, which is just pausing times to hold on to what we got right now. And lastly is fragments in biology, which is if you split something up, one of them will grow back their arm, and then the other piece will grow back too.
Like those lizards, or those starfish.
Starfish, yes.
More
Perfect.
starfish than lizards. Lizards just do it with their tail?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I'm a host and not a biologist. Anywho, so Crystal, what was sort of behind your decision to take on that role of lead organizer and really like spearhead the project?
Well, I thought that this would be a good experience to gain a few new skill sets for a career path that I've been thinking about, which is event planning.
Ooh, okay.
And what better time than now to gain that kind of experience?
That is awesome. Yeah, definitely. Like this is where you can really cut your teeth on like planning an event because you're showing off what the entire program has to offer. What sort of challenges have come up so far while you guys have been in the planning stage?
So the biggest challenge that we've encountered so far is trying to find a venue that is within our budget and also large enough to hold all the students' artworks. And the next one would be obtaining funding, so from applying to pitching and then now managing the funds. Definitely,
yeah, like there is a lot that goes into that. I'm sure you're spinning a lot of plates, eh? So I heard that you guys are in the process of developing some sort of merch, a little bit of swag for people. What can people look forward to buying either at the event or maybe beforehand?
Well, most of our stuff will be at the event. There's going to be a little booth set up. You could expect hoodies, stickers, tote bags, and posters. And you could find all our designs at newmediatmu.com.
Awesome. I definitely will be looking at picking up one of those hoodies. You can always use more. One of the other things that I did want to ask, do you guys get to show off your own sorts of thesis projects, or is this event your thesis project? How does this work for somebody who doesn't know anything about what you guys are going through?
I would say that this show is basically our thesis project.
Okay.
However, for those who are interested in this role in the future, they can definitely showcase their work as long as they're able to juggle their workload.
Okay, so if the show is your thesis project, and Brandon, you're the promoter, are you getting marked on this? Do I get a grade?
You can.
I can. Who's marking me?
Mark.
Mark's
Argo.
marking me? Come on. What prof can we shout out?
Mark Argo.
Mark Argo. Please give me an A. I need the academic validation. Shout out Mark. What does Mark do? Tell me a little bit about his role.
Well, he's just the overseer for our event. He does a lot of exhibition works. Yeah.
That is awesome. On that topic, though, are there any other people sort of on your lead team that we should know about? Who isn't here that we should know?
Yes, there is. There's Simone and Nare.
Very fun. What are their roles?
Lead designers. So one of them is doing the catalog and the other is doing the website for the show.
Now, when you say catalog, what do you mean by catalog?
There is a book at the end of the showcase that we give out.
Oh, so it's something that people can take home and kind of like flip through and go, oh, I liked that one. I liked this one. That is so cool. And what goes into sort of like designing that out of curiosity?
It's a lot of InDesign work, a lot of templating and just like making sure we have all the photos and putting them in and aligning it with the right person.
That is so cool. So when I show up to this festival, would you guys sign my catalog?
Of course.
Yes, they're doing it. We did it, folks. You heard it here. If they don't sign it, I'm going to be on the social media. I'm going to be real upset. So let's talk a little bit now about the event itself. Brandon, everyone wants to know, how much are these tickets going to be?
It is free.
It's free.
Bring your friends, family, bring everybody.
Bring your enemies. Bring your dog. Bring your neighbor's dog.
Exactly.
That is so cool. What are some of the featured projects people should be knowing about? How many are there, by the way?
Well, there's probably going to be around 25 to 30 of them.
Wow.
Two of my favorites are Maddie G's, which is Biolumina, and Sarah A's, which is Bleeding Heart.
Awesome. Those are definitely some of the ones to watch out for. So new media, it's all about the intersection, as you guys say, between art and technology. What side, if any, do you guys think it leans more towards? Is this showcase a little bit more artistic or is it a little bit more technological?
I would say it's around a 40-60 split.
40-60?
40 being more Arduino, 3D printing, Raspberry Pis, more technical coding side.
Cool.
And the 60% being more visualizers, documentary storytelling, and more of an artistic vibe.
That is really cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. But we can talk all the live long day about these projects, but do you have any that we could see here?
Yes, we do. We have Tyler.
No way. Please extend a warm What's Good RTA welcome to Tyler Nguyen in fourth year media and his project, The White Knight of the Soul. Dude, oh my gosh. That is so, nobody told me we were bringing Tony Stark onto the show. That is so cool. Tyler, tell us a little bit about White Knight of the Soul.
So my project is a fully 3D printed helmet. It's fully 3D printed, and its electronics are based on Arduino, as Brandon mentioned earlier. Basically, my project is kind of exploring childhood fantasy. So I kind of took the look of the medieval knight, because as a kid, knights are pretty awesome, right?
Knights are awesome. They're just below ninjas and pirates.
Yeah. So over here, I have I only have the helmet. There's a full suit of armor.
Full suit.
But that's only for the exhibit. So if you want to take a look, then come to the show.
Wow, that is crazy. Can I see, would you do me the honor of putting it on again so I can just see you flip it up and down? For the highlight reel, come on.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Dude, that's so cool. New Medians, you gotta love them. You gotta love them, folks. Nowhere else in the program can you find that level of ingenuity. How long did it take to print that? Because 3D printing, I know that takes a while, right?
So I have a bamboo lab printer, and those are notably fast. But the whole thing, I'm gonna say about 35 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just for the helmet or for the whole or for the full
For the
suit?
whole suit.
For the full suit. That is crazy. 35 hours. I'm really excited to see it. So, Crystal, where can the fine folks at home find out about this showcase? Do we have a confirmed date for this event? I want to know when I'll see that armor.
Although we do not have a confirmed date, we are aiming for early April, and you can get updates on our website at newmediatmu.com or our Instagram, which is Fragments 2024.
Anywho, you heard it here first, folks, so be sure to check out White Knight of the Soul, as well as a host of other amazing projects at the Fragments Showcase. Thank you so much for coming on, Tyler Nguyen, Brandon Lam, Crystal Wong. My name's Nick Cannito, and now you know what's good, RTA.